Hello all, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to continue with our lesson of Python programming. Today let's do something special. So I have decided to give you three different Python programming questions which are most commonly asked by people or in the school outside. First one is this. Write a Python program to find the area or circumference of circle, square, and rectangle is the first one. Second one is write a Python program to convert user input of degree Celsius. So user input of degree Celsius to Fahrenheit and Fahrenheit back to Celsius. And what is the third one here? Third one is write a Python program to tell good morning to all your friends at once. So basically, you should add it in either a list or a tuple. Okay. So that also I'm going to show you in a better way. Now, this one, pause the video and think for 2 minutes how to write this program for the particular one. But one trick or one twist is that you should not use pi value because for circle pi value as 3.14. Let Python itself input the particular value from its library. And what is that library? Okay, so that we are going to learn today. Pause the video and think. I think you would have thought for a minute. Now, that library is this import math. So, import math is the function. Okay, so import math. First, I'll show you how it is. Pi. Okay, so let me take a equals math dot pi print a. So you should print a. Run. Click on OK. Where you want to save? Since I had made few earlier videos in the desktop, I had saved it as this Python codes. So I'll write pi u pi u. You got the answer 3.1415296. This was the number which pi value had showed. So import math is the function. Okay. So import math is the function. Now you got pi value as a. Now for we'll go one by one. They have asked first what they have asked. First area of circle. Area of circle is pi r square. Am I right? So pi r square. So area 1 is circle. Okay, area 1 means circle, which is equals to I'll write it in the next line so that you can differentiate it much better. So area 1 equals to, before that, okay, fine, we'll finish this. Area 1 equals to a into a is pi. So pi r square, no, in brackets r into r. But we have not defined the variable r. So we have to define radius. How will you get to know what is the input value of the user? So if you take a equals 7, but I want a equals 3, then if I want or some other person needs it to be as 12, then how will you know the user input? So you should use float float input as its symbol. So you should take the input from the user and radius value. So it should ask the user to input it. Okay. So this is how it is. Now we have got the area of circle. Next you need circumference. Okay. For this circumference, so close it properly according to the syntax, or else you get the syntax error. Okay. Now circumference, for circle I have written circumference. So circumference is equals to 2 pi r. So 2 into pi is a into r. 2 pi r. Am I right? Yes. 2 pi r is for circle. Next, what we are going to do is that we have to find the area of square. Now let us take a side. So side as length. So length is only side. So length equals float input. So I'll copy this 1 second so that for everything user input will be available. Value of length, length for both square. Okay, for let me take this as for square only, for square. Okay, now again another one, len 1 I'll take copy, and I'll paste this as len1. So len1, the value for what is that? Rectangle. So basically, instead of this, I'll just write length value. Instead of that, I'll take it as side so that you can understand much better. Value of side for square. Then this is just length. Okay. Now breadth, b r e d t h, breadth equals to, you have this in your windows if you type. So you have copied one, so for that, if you want to see what all you have copied, windows plus v, if you type, you get the clipboard. Okay, clipboard where you have copied it. So I'll just change this breadth. I think the spelling is wrong. Yeah, I'll make it proper. breadth, breadth. And this is value of breadth for rectangle is equals to, okay. Now we are gonna do area 1 over na, area 2 equals, what should be area 2 for square? So for square, you have side into side, then perimeter 1, peri 1. So peri 1 I have written, perimeter 1 equals to 4 times of side, no, equals to 4 times of 4 into side. 4 into side 2, or side plus side plus side plus side. So which is 4 into side. Next is area 3, which is equals to length into breadth, len into breadth, breadth, len into breadth. So len, you can't use that len, okay? I'll tell you why later after you get the output. I know the reason why, but I'll tell it to you later, okay? Yeah. So next is perimeter 2. Perimeter 2 equals 2 into len plus breadth. 2 into len plus breadth. Now you just have to print bracket open bracket close. I'll copy and paste it for all. Once for all, I'll just copy and paste it. Copy, paste. I think it's enough. In brackets, I'll just write area of circle is to comma. So to segregate it, you have to use this one. So it should be comma. What is it? Area 1. So same way. So this will be much better instead of printing it like this. Okay, so now area of circle over area of square, square, square is area 2. Then area 3 is area of rectangle, rectangle, and circumference of circle is, what is circumference of circle? We have named it as here CIR, circumference. Area of circle over area. Now what is it? Perimeter. Perimeter of, what is it? Of what? Perimeter of square. Square, square, which is peri 1 and peri 2. Peri 2 is, instead of perimeter of square, you have to just write, I'll copy and paste it so that instead of square it is rectangle. Rectangle. Let all be in smaller case. That's it, no? So here, 3 more were extra. I deleted it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll just run the code. You can press F5 or run like this, how I'm showing you. Now you get an error. See, after I type, okay. basically that he has already showed here as warning module that 2 into a length plus breadth. So what is it? You have missed something is what they have shown. First thing you have missed is this. You have missed a star here, so multiplication symbol. Now I'm going to tell you why len is not there. Len, there will show an error. uh, I'll show you that error and explain to you why. Okay. So if you take this clear first, I'll type clear. Wait, I'll clear this. Where is it? Debug option. Where did it go? Yeah, we'll just clear it. Run module. Okay, so if I type radius to be 12, value of side let it be 4, then rectangle let it be 6, then this be what I say for 5. Okay, so you get all of them perfectly. But you know why I was telling there was a mistake there somewhere? Yeah, the mistake is that len is not compulsory. See, if you go to some, this is okay, but if you go to Visual Studio, then this problem would occur that len is a keyword there. Len is a keyword, so don't use len. Instead of len, you can use it as l, and here also l is enough. Even here l. So now you save it, Control S, it got saved, run option. So for your proper confirmation, this is better. So you got the answers. This everything came together. This looks little confusing. No, you can do one speciality by importing time. Import time. By importing time, what you can do after this, you can just add time dot sleep. For how much second do you need? For 2 seconds. If you just write 2 seconds, then run. I think it will not run because it shows an error. No, yeah, it's perfect. Time dot sleep. Now if it is 12, 42, 60, 76, 34. It waits for 2 seconds and you got the answer. Wow, this is so cool, no? Instead of having sudden reaction of answer, this one is better. So time dot sleep if you type. If you want, you can do this for everything. After each area, if you want time of 1 second, you can just write it like this. Time 1 second, copy, enter. Then here also, enter. Here also, enter. Here also, enter. Here also, enter. So this is obviously end now. So you can just stop it for it. Okay. So this is how you run the module and you get the value whatever you want. Radius is 25, 46, then 43, 23. It waits for 2 seconds. You got the area, wait for 1 second. This area, this area, this area. Final answer is done. So you get clear. But now for everything you have to close it, run again, run the module, again type everything. No, wasn't this too boring? Can't you just ask a question and automatically do a if else statement? Think for a while how to do this. Yeah, we can use for loop. While loop is better, no? While, while, while. So here, what you go to? This is the most common or the final answer which you get, or this is the one code. But if you want further, you can just do this one which I'm showing you. While it's true, is this a keyword? No, T is capital. Sorry. Yeah, while true, you have to make everything in the indentation, or else it will show you an error. This also indentation. This also indentation. This also indentation. All of them. All must have indentations. I think in this video I can only show you one code because it's quite long, because I wanted, the main aim for me is not to finish all the code but to make you guys understand. So yeah, now if you have to write, now before that you can just take a user input. Let me take z equals to input. Wait, before that, first let me print one thing. I'll take a time of 1 second gap, copy, and here it should be pasted. Okay, so now I'll just print. Let this be for 2 seconds. Print. mm, okay, so do you want to try again? So if yes, okay, so it just write, please type yes or no. So just write this, close the brackets. Now you just take the input, your input, you should type here input is to close. Okay, so if z equals to, if z equals to yes, then what you should write, uh, then come back. So if it is not equal to, I mean, sorry, my bad, if it is not equal to, so not equal to is this symbol, equals to means if it is equal to, but not equals to is this, then print exiting program. Okay, so this is how it actually looks like, no? So this is how it looks, and print exiting program, and here you should write break. Okay, so this is how you finish the program. Run the module, click on OK. You get an error. Why there are two here? So yeah, one. Mm, click on OK. You got the values 24, 43, 56, 42. So you got all the answers. This one, area of service, this. Now it will ask, do you want to try again? Now if my input is yes, again it will come. So now 35, 64, then this. So you get the answers again, no? In the this one, all you got. Now if I type no, so this is enough for me. So I'll type no. No. So it will break. Exiting program. Woohoo! Finally, we completed one important program, right? Yeah. So you can just go through this program once. I'll end up this video. So thank you all for thank you guys for watching this video, and bye bye.